Morning. Today is Sunday, May 7th, 2023. Camping up at Duck Pond campsite up on Burnt-Rossman Hills. It's been a while since I've been up here. I actually did a video yesterday. I'm having trouble getting it uploading up here due to the cell service being a little bit particular, especially on YouTube. I did get up on Facebook last night, but yeah, I had to do a campfire breakfast this morning because I ran out of propane. I knew I was low, and I knew I should have got propane on Thursday, but I didn't do that. Maybe because I wanted to have a campfire breakfast this morning. Actually, it was kind of in my mind that it might be good. Um, Eggs, although when I make eggs now, it's like spinach and uh, onions and tomatoes and feta and mushrooms, and it's more vegetables than it is eggs, but it is really good. Especially cooked over a campfire with the smoke. And as you can see, it's absolutely a beautiful morning today. Sun's shining. It's gonna get cloudy later on. Gonna hike down to. I'm actually gonna drive down to the Catskill Scenic Trail and hike that a good portion of the day. I'm not in a super big rush. I told my parents I'm not going out to see them this week because I didn't feel like rushing back home. Figured just enjoy the day, maximize my weekend. I've got some geese in the background here, duck pond. But yeah, it's a nice day. Yesterday I hiked about 11 miles, actually 10.7. Did a big loop. Checked out the lean-to on Pond, or on Burnt Hill. I had been up there years ago along the long path. Lean-to's gotten a lot of use since then. It was brand new when I went there. Oh, probably 15 years ago now. I was thinking actually the other day, I've been up here, been coming up to Burnt-Rossman Hills now for a grand total of 18 years as of this summer. So that's been a long time. But it's been nice. Still pretty much has what it used to be. I have a lot more gray hair now than I used to. But I mean, it's still a great quiet place. I mean, I think I've seen 2 cars all weekend. There are a few people camping down along Betty Brook this weekend. But I wanted to camp somewhere where I have cell service so I can listen to the radio and stream stuff on my phone. It's funny when you get used to having streaming and unlimited data, you just kind of use that as your radio all the time. And when you don't have cell service, you don't have radio. And unfortunately, my other radio broke. I'll have to get one. I'll have to replace the radio before I start doing camping in the Adirondacks because I like to be able to get the news and stuff. Just so I'm not so cut off. Although these days, you don't miss much if you don't have the news, honestly. But yeah, the campfire breakfast was great. Last night I had fish with asparagus and rice and mushrooms and onions, obviously, and tomatoes. And I guess lunch was kind of similar to that too, except I used some chicken for lunch. Um, yeah, so I'm just kind of gonna take down camp a little bit and then head out to the scenic trail. Enjoy my day before I have to go back to work. It's gonna rain tonight, I guess, but that's fine. I'll be home and I'll have things unpacked and move forward to the next adventure. I don't know if I'm gonna get out anywhere till June now. It's just tough. Next weekend is Mother's Day weekend, which is fine. I'm not going to see my parents that weekend because they're going to be out of town. But I think next week is going to be busy with work, and it looks like it's going to rain on Sunday. So I don't know if that's going to work. The following week is the Lupin Festival, where I'm tabling for Save the Pine Bush. And the week after that is Memorial Day weekend, which sounds great, but the black flies are bad and it's always crowded in the woods. And the other problem is that that's probably going to be a real busy time for me at work. It's the end of session. First week of June, maybe I can get away for 2 days. Maybe that'd be a day to go to the potholers if it's like 90 degrees out, which, sometimes it can be the first week of June, or it can be cold and rainy. But I think probably my best chance to get out is going to be the Juneteenth weekend. That's I believe it's like the 17th, 18th, 19th, or it's around there. But I think Juneteenth is the 19th of June, or is it the 8th? It's the 19th. And that's also the gas up, and I told my dad I'd take him to that. So, although I could also do Father's Day weekend, which is the following weekend. But yeah, It's good to get away. It's been a while since I've been able to spend much time in the woods. I've done, little hikes around. And then the other thing I want to work on next week is my bike, because I want to be able to, come June, be able to have that bike up and running. Because being in a place like here, all these dirt roads, they'd be great to ride the bike on. I won't get off the roads because I don't want to start breaking spokes and getting flat tires. I mean, my bike's basically a city commuter bike. It's not a off mountain bike. And I mean, that's how I started to break the spokes in the originally. Was I took it up to Partridge Run and got off one of the more mountain bike kind of trails. And I think I bumped it really hard. But I'm hopeful once I get those parts and I get my bike up and running again. Well, at 6 minutes, I probably should end this video and get on, keep packing things up and getting ready for a nice day hiking along the Catskill Scenic Trail. Well, have a great day, everyone.